What is up, YouTube? Today I will be making my prediction on just the main card of UFC 318, Holloway vs. Poirier 3 in New Orleans. So let's go ahead and do this. Starting from the last fight on the main card, Michael Johnson vs. Daniel Zellhuber. So, Zellhuber, he's a big favorite in this fight. Johnson is extremely older than him and just washed. He's got some good wins his past few fights. Zellhuber's way younger, though, and I've got him by KO. No, you know what? I got him by points. I think he's going to do this by decision. I don't know, it's a toss-up, whatever one, but he's going to win. I'll just do he'll win by KO. I think Johnson's chin is probably terrible now. But yeah, Daniel Zellhuber wins that. And next up is Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull. Pitbull, he had his UFC debut a few months ago. I think it was at UFC 314, and he lost to Yair Rodriguez, which, not a bad guy to lose to, But I don't think he beats Dan Ige. Give me Dan Ige by decision because, Dan Ige, he's just better, and Patricio Pitbull is old and not as good. He didn't fight in the UFC soon enough. Give me Ige. Because I just think, it's this is going to be a close one, though. I feel like Ige by a 29-28 win, I think. I don't think he wins all the rounds, but anyway. Next up, we've got Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Kevin Holland will absolutely destroy Daniel Rodriguez by KO. I think this fight ends by, the second round. I think it's going to be KO. I think Holland is just, better at everything. There's nothing that Holland has against him in this fight. He has a better reach. He's younger. He's taller. And he's a better grappler, better striker, and just better everything than Daniel Rodriguez. So just give me Kevin Holland. No explanation. All right, next up, and yes, I'm taking Kevin Holland, KO second round. Next up, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. I think this fight, everyone's taking Kopylov, and I think it's not going to be that easy for Kopylov. I think people just think Kopylov's going to get it easy, and I don't think it's going to be that way at all, because if you look at it, Kopylov, he is, they're both the same age, but Kopylov really hasn't fought anyone good yet. I don't think. Let's look at his records. Yeah, he's fought Chris Curtis, which is Cesar Almeida. But look, he hasn't fought, have you heard of any of these guys? I haven't. That's for sure. I know Cesar Almeida and Chris Curtis and Hernandez. Every one of these guys, let's click on one of these. You've never heard of this guy. He's not good at all. 11-6. I mean, Roman Kopylov hasn't fought anyone experienced yet. And, obviously, that guy that I just showed you, not experienced. 11-6, just not experienced. But Costa, on the other hand, has fought legends and lost to legends. So I think that, Strickland, he hasn't lost. He beat Luke Rockhold, but he's literally lost to just legends. So Strickland he was just champion. Whitaker is a beast, a future Hall of Famer. Martin Vettori, he was on the worser side, but he's still pretty good. And Adesanya, I think that's self-explanatory. But, enough of me yapping. Let's get into it. I'm going to go with Paulo Costa in this fight. And that's a big one because he's an underdog. I think he wins, and I think it's going to surprise everyone. I'm going to say it's going to be by points. So, yeah. I think he'll win by points. And I think it'll be a 29-28 decision, and I think it's going to be really close. Butt cheek clenching close. But, yeah. Next up, the moment we've all been waiting for, the main event. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Both these guys have fought 2 other times, which Poirier won, and that just, it just seems that Poirier has the Max Holloway's number. And I think Poirier is going to win by, I'm going to say he's going to win by points. Holloway's chin has went down because he did fight Poirier and got knocked out. But, this is going to be really close. I think Poirier wins by a decision because I think, Holloway's chin's probably still a little good even with that. And he's had enough to recover. So give me Poirier in this one anyway because he's the home guy. It's in Louisiana. And I think Max Holloway is not ready for Poirier, and I think Poirier has already figured out Holloway. But thank you guys for watching this, and, don't necessarily take my picks for granted if you're going to bet on this. But nothing's guaranteed. That's all I want to say if you're going to put money on this. Thank you guys for watching, though. Bye.